Today in the Las Vegas Hotel Histories, we will be covering the Western Hoe, the Hoe, and Bourbon Street. So, the Hoe brand officially starts. The Westward Hoe was built and operated by siblings Dean Pearson, Faye Johnson, and Mary Peston, natives of Hiram, Utah. It was managed by Hans Dorweiler. It officially opened on April 1st, 1971 and closed on November 25th, 2005, following the sale of the property. Marketed as the friendliest casino in Vegas, it operated for 35 years and was known as the world's largest motor inn. In January 2005, the Westward Hoe opened an expansion casino simply called the Hoe, located at 2920 South Industrial Road, but unlike its parent company, the Hoe was strictly a gambling hall, convenience store, and a gas station geared primarily towards truck drivers and other transient travelers using the I-15 corridor. On November 25th, 2005, 8 days after the Westward Hoe closed, they also permanently shut their doors. According to the Clark County Assessor's Office, the property was sold to a Denver, Colorado company named CDPWH Acquisition, a subsidiary of Centrex Corporation, which reportedly intended to build high-rise condominiums. Voyager Entertainment had plans to build a large observation wheel on the property together with Centrex Destination Properties, but those plans have been canceled. Luckily, they got to use they had their wheel idea was finally used in the quad. Or, not the quad, excuse me, it's the link now, but yeah. In October 2006, I kind of did mention this in the Stardust video. That's just the other way around. Harrods Entertainment purchased the site of Westward Hoe and then traded it to Boyd Gaming for the Barbary Coast Casino further south on the Strip in Las Vegas. The transaction valued the land at over $15 million per acre. Boyd Gaming had planned on building its massive Echelon place on the former Stardust site. The former Westward Hoe site is currently being used as a McDonald's. Sorry about that. Anyway, it was planned that the land where the previous McDonald's was located would be used for the Echelon Resort, which would eliminate the need for the resort to wrap around the existing McDonald's. Of course, as we know, the construction was halted on Echelon in 2008, and Boyd Gaming sold the land to the Genting Group in 2003 for the new Resorts World Las Vegas. Driving along the Strip, the Golden Umbrellas, polished gold brass fixtures, and mirrored facade were popular icons on the northern Strip. The freestanding Golden Umbrellas, known as spectaculars in the lighting industry, stood over 80 feet, 24 meters tall, and when installed in 1983, they were revolutionary designs. These pylons were emulated both on the Strip and Fremont Street at the Golden Gate, Las Vegas Club, and Bally's. Inside the Westward Hoe Casino, the prevalent color scheme was brown and green, emphasizing the brass and dark oak figures. There was a champagne fountain in the rear lobby, which poured down a pyramid of stacked champagne flutes. In the 80s and 90s, and early 90s, the Westward Hoe had unique features for all guests, such as 24/7 free champagne cocktails and free Bloody Marys at a large fountain with a drink attendant. The Westward Hoe was famous for regular events such as the Grub Steak Jamboree or Grub Steak Jamboree Barbecue, Hawaiian and Dinner, and the fabulous Doo-Wop Dinner, which include outdoor dining and party atmospheres. While other casinos on the Strip featured table minimums at like 5, 10, and 25, the Hoe often had table minimums as low as $1, which made it popular with avid gamblers as well as locals. And now we're at Bourbon Street history. Now this one does have a relatively long history, but I'm going to try to cover it. Okay, here we go. So originally it was known as the Shenandoah Hotel, I guess. The Shenandoah Hotel began as a $29 million project named after the Las Vegas estate of minority investor singer Wayne Newton. The hotel had opened by May 1980, but the casino's opening was delayed by a gaming commission's investigation to the hotel president, John Harlow Tucker, for a 1975 securities fraud conviction. Tucker's license was ultimately denied, and he was ordered to sell his 1.8 million in shares. Newton also pulled out instead to buy the Aladdin. The hotel's landlord, Arco Holdings of Edmond, took over and sought new investors to buy or lease the property, which was losing $500,000 a month. The company was acquired in January 1981 by Karma Developers Limited, a category-based real estate company. Karma spent over 2 years unsuccessfully trying to sell the Shenandoah before deciding to seek a gambling license to open the casino itself. Nevada passed a law in June 1985, making it possible for Karma to become the first foreign firm to receive a gambling license. The property was opened and rebranded as the Bourbon Street Hotel and Casino. In January 1988, Carmina sold Bourbon Street to Las Vegas Investors Limited, a firm run by two top executives of the Hotel Investors Trust, now Starwood Hotels. That following month, the firm turned around and sold the property to Hotel Investors Trust, along with the King 8 Hotel, for a total of $35 million. An agreement was announced in July 1995 to sell the property to Crown Casino Corp for $10 million. However, Crown abandoned the deal in November, losing a $500,000 deposit, citing the possibility of more attractive opportunities, a lack of attractive financing, and declining profits at the property. Sorry about that. In August 1996, Starwood sold the property to Tarza Hotels for $7.8 million in cash plus $1 million in assumed debt. Starwood cited a strategic focus on full-service, high-quality hotels. Tarza closed the property's casino and laid off its 400 workers, avoiding the complication of applying for a gambling license for its owner, Tushar Patel, who was not a U.S. citizen. Patel planned to build a timeshare tower on the site in partnership with an unidentified major casino company. The plan was scrapped after the partner pulled out. In August 1997, the company agreed to sell Bourbon Street to Florida Gaming Corp, a Jai Ally operator, for $13 million in cash plus $1.5 million in stock. The near doubling of the hotel's value in the span of a year was attributed to rising property values on the Strip. Florida Gaming planned to spend $6.5 million on being the site. However, the sale was never completed. This sounds a lot like the Aladdin, which actually kind of is. In 2001, in April, the company sold Bourbon Street to a partnership of Dallas-based real estate investor Mark Block and the Red Sea Group of El Segundo, California, with a declared property value of $11 million. With the property losing money, the partners immediately began discussions to redevelop or sell it. In 2003, Block began negotiating with Trevor Perlman and Regan Silver of Edge Resorts. Block bought Red Sea's stake in the partnership for $10.55 million and sold it to Perlman the same day for $12.5 million. 4 months later, Block sold his stake to Silver for $14 million. Block had not informed Red Sea of his negotiation with Edge, leading Red Sea to successfully sue Block. Edge Resorts planned to build a W Las Vegas condo hotel project on the site in partnership with Starwood. However, even after buying an adjacent apartment complex, bringing the site to 8 total acres, they decided they needed more space, and they bought a 21-acre lot on Harmon Avenue. Edge sold Bourbon Street and adjacent properties to Harris Entertainment on March 2005. Records filed with the county listed the total property value at $60.6 million. Harris decided to close Bourbon Street effective October 31st, 2005. On October 18th, however, a water main broke, threatening the building's structural integrity, and the property closed early. Demolition work began the following January, and the tower was imploded on January 14th, 2006. Between 2005 and 2007, Harris had consolidated control of much of the east side of the Central Strip, also acquiring the Imperial Palace, Barbary Coast, and the residential Flamingo Estates neighborhood north of Bourbon Street. CEO Gary Loveman envisioned a mega resort called Epic Center for the company's 350 acres. As of 2012, those plans not materialized, and the site is still vacant. Bourbon Street had 166 hotel rooms, including 16 suites. The casino was 15,000 square feet, 1,400 meters square. As of 1995, it had 420 slot machines and 15 table games. Not that big. By the time it closed 2005, it just had 100 slot machines managed by slot route operator United Coin. And that covers it. I guess I'm gonna cover. I'm seeing a lot of small ones again, so I may just triple them up or something. If this doesn't take so long. If it's just like one paragraph, I'll try to include a bunch of them. If I don't include all of them, oh well. If I decide to do a large one, I may do the Riviera. I'm not sure, but anyway. Thanks for watching. I also do want to say thanks to the new subscribers, and thanks for watching. Ciao, bye.